his ability to affect the game in different areas is what makes this Michigan team one of the favorites who could eventually cut down the net come April. And having,
oh goodness,
Mara. Well, I mean, tip ball, get it back. No one for Howard. Look, you see that.
Howard is a very strong defensive team out of the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, the MEAC. Here's Lendeboer. It swirls down.
Perez Johnson. This team is to move forward and really advance. His energy, his offensive rebounding is going to be paramount for the Wolverines.
Cadeau to find Roddy Gale.
He's shooting 37% from behind the arc all year. Again, didn't shoot the three ball only twice against UMBC. Didn't shoot it well.
Cheddar feeling zesty early on.
I'm happy for you, Jay.
Yeah,
that's
enjoy the mundane and enjoy the fireworks. Morez Johnson Jr. right to the rack.
Well, when you're...
Except for the possession arrow. Here's the look from Cadeau.
Well, look how easy that is. That's just a lob over the top.
Mara, Cadeau, Burnett. Just like that for three. Cadeau 8 to shoot. Turns on the turbo jets. Drive and kick to the corner. Johnson. Yes, sir.
You got Johnson that can step out. You just got to put that pass on time, on target. Is made available because of the success of shooting the ball from deep.
They got 11 of them already. 10 of them in the first half. Cadeau triggers and buries it. Elliot Cadeau for three.
Coach May has used it as a challenge. He said publicly, our second unit has not been as good since he went out. And this is an opportunity for them to step up and show that they can have a spark without Kaysen on the floor.
There's a reason why you talk about being missed.
Gale sticks the landing for three, and Michigan's opened up an 18-point lead.
This one to put the Wolverines on the board. If he can get the fast break initiated. Cadeau, no look to the wing, and three-pointer is good for Nimari Burnett.
The point of attack defense. I mean, guard your man one-on-one. If you keep him under control, now we're not forced into a help situation, giving up those open threes. And how about that beautiful out-of-timeout play to get Cadeau coming off a screen.
Points off the bench up to 27 on the board. Here's McKinney. First run for Trey McKinney, the freshman. Cadeau. Sharma guards him. Cadeau. Tough bucket inside. Flexing a little bit. Elliot Cadeau started at North Carolina. Reclassified. He was a 17-year-old when he entered the mix. Three-pointer is good. McKinney right into the fray. Michigan's knocked in all four of their three-pointers thus far. And the Wolverines lead it by a point. Sharma blocked by Cadeau.
Good defense right there. Shirts didn't like it. I tell you.
Just Shirts says, hey, make sure you do this percent clip from beyond the arc.
But that's a result. Perez Johnson shoots not a lot, but 40% from three. You take that quick shot, and Billiken's made you pay on the other end.
Three-pointers are flying. This is Nimari Burnett. Oh, Green gets open. They didn't need a whole lot of space.
Nope.
Got away from Lendeboer on the run out now. The missed three and packs it down. That's the other side of a missed three-pointer. Seed is feeling it from the Billikens a little bit.
To the post. We're going to shift the defense and then get our bigs deeper post position like that right there. That's the difference. You can get paint points in a number of different ways and
finish this one off. We set a program record for games won by more than 20 points. Three-pointer is good as Nimari Burnett. Those 3 games against those opponents with a point differential of 110 in 3 days as Lendeboer keeps it going. That was one of the most impressive things I've seen.
Cadeau hanging and finishing.
Both basketball junkies would meet up at that open gym, and they realized they just love the game, so they travel together to pro training camps, and it's a friendship that continues to this day.
Sherrell already has 2 threes. That ties his career high. Mara has the touch.
They've made over 10, 20 times this year.
Right sells 3, no good, and the rebound to Cadeau, who's back on the floor. With McKinney, 4-3. It's good again. The freshman hits his second triple.
And Alabama's defense, 343 in allowing points in the paint. Right now, they've done a great job in this game so far. Not that time.
There's a point in the paint. In fact, 2 of them from Michigan.
Well, you take here. This is what Cadeau is so good at. He finds Morris Johnson. They don't get back.
Cadeau jumper is good.
Look where Sherrell is. He's letting Mara but nobody's out there to help on those screens.
And Cadeau knocks it out.
That's what's going to happen. If Sherrell stays back there.
11 threes tonight for Alabama. They average just under 13 per game. Here's a 3 for Gale. Roddy Gale has come to play. Meanwhile, over on CBS, Duke and St. John's coming right down to the wire.
And Millett had an easy one there, and I don't know why he passed it out.
Cadeau for 3.
Like right there.
Sherrell for 3. And Lendebour goes up to get the rebound.
Again, the shot clock was winding down.
Cadeau lob. Mara the flush.
I could probably throw it to Ade Mara.
Let's not get crazy.
Tom Izzo's been so good at Michigan State in the tournament is because his teams are also always very good at running and playing half court. That versatility really helps in the tournament. Definitely not. Both ways, offense and defense.
Cadeau, a 3.
You know, this kid, his first 2 years in North Carolina, I watched him a lot. Not over-helping, and so they had not been in rotations a lot in this second half.
Gale with the exclamation points.
Cadeau just makes it look easy.
Gillespie now 4 steals away from the all-time season record at Tennessee, and Cadeau with a counter. Fans love that with Cheddar and Lendebour. Oh, what a play! The reverse and the foul. Cadeau out to Gale. Extra pass Lendebour. Now Cadeau in the corner. It's good! And Gale will reset. 19 points in 4.5 minutes and 2 more for Burnett. And Rick Barnes calls another timeout.
If I knew he was going to be an All-American, I would have.
But Dusty May, that kind of guy, that kind of team here at Michigan, as Cadeau puts it in.
But I agree with Rick Barnes.
Lendebour for 3. So he's a guy to keep an eye on here in the second half for Tennessee.
Yeah, like you said, Opara, and Carey were had some foul issues. Another layup.
Amen from the baseline. And those offensive rebounds have dried up for Tennessee. Burnett a transition 3. It's good! With his former freshman year roommate at Ohio State, Okpara and Roddy Gale of Michigan remain very good friends to this day. Lendebour has 25. And the way that he has come on here in the second half of the season, I should say. Don't forget the winner will play Arizona as Johnson gets it to go with the foul.
You know, they don't have probably a backup point guard who tore his ACL, who was playing great.
Gale hits the 3.
Cadeau does get it in. Corner, Burnett, bottom, a 3.
Can't leave him.
He likes those corner threes,
He does.
too. Burnett just made a triple. Thought about it. Just over 2 minutes gone by in this first half. Cadeau working around the Mara screen. The push shot goes. Arizona 0 of 3 from the field.
Nice help.
Karchenkov had it stolen away. Cadeau, bullet feed.
Nice.
Johnson attacks the rim and a chance for 3. Del Orso.
Look at the hands.
Stripped to the ball. McKinney ahead of the field. Throws it down. 16-8. Michigan. Cadeau. Got him.
Great patience there. Just took his time. Screen, rescreen again.
Lendebour is just hanging out in the corner right now. Cadeau finds him. Corner pop. Rimming in. Yes, sir, for Lendebour. Lindebor getting involved in the action with a very friendly. 5.5 to play, first half. Cadeau, no look. Burnett reverses it. That's a major highlight.
Because they're not playing 5-on-4, and then he does this better than anyone possibly in the country.
They have 10 made field goals and 8 turnovers, Arizona, in this first half. Cadeau on top. Mara finishes at the rim. He was waiting for Cadeau.
How about the timing here, Grant? And just let the big guy get to the spot.
Yeah, we're watching him. He's moving rather gingerly. Cadeau, lob it up. Slap down, special delivery. Cadeau tomorrow with the hammer. Now this has been very disconcerting for Tommy Lloyd and the Arizona Wildcats. Lindebor again. Yes, sir.
Goodness. He was doing toe raises in the timeout, so they're leaving it up to him, I'm sure.
He's got 11 points in 10 minutes. That jumper goes. McKinney. Mara drives. Wow. No resistance.
And nobody home up front. Small lineup. Pribus is now up.
Lindebor, 11 points in 12 minutes of action. Cadeau snaps in a triple.
And he was killing people.
And it was up to Yaxel himself whether he wanted to go back out there, which he did. We'll see. With this lead, whether he returns.
Everything is going down. Cadeau.
Player of the year, the kid. I mean, just set the tone for this team.
And Mara nearly brought down the basket. Wait a second.
He held the rim and held it. Well, maybe they felt for balance, but goodness.
Well, he's not 100% himself. Ball a sprained left foot on Saturday night.
The mismatch inside, ball on Johnson.
He stretched it out here on Cadeau. Not a good pass, but he got a
catch and the lay-in. Half court set here for the Wolverines. Lindebor, swing. They get Mara involved way outside. Cadeau.
This is where he's tough right here.
Beautiful zigzag for the deuce.
Nice hesitation right there.
Not really much movement under 10.
Shot clock now at 6. Cadeau makes his move. And that was sneaky. Cadeau.
Using the rim. Everybody's staying at home, and Mara with the dive set it up.
He did. I mean, great.
Pulls up, gets it back. Mullins the misdirection, and that one comes up short. Grabbed by Cadeau.
Good defense by Gale on that contest.
Watch Burnett in the corner.
Cadeau crosses, score it, and a foul.
Picks up his fourth. Ball, though, you don't reach in this situation. He reaches for the ball. And that was not trying to stay attached here to these Wolverines.
They have not run this empty side ball screen lob.
Cadeau. Tremendous move to the rim. More balance for UConn defensively.
But he runs the whole show. Advises, dictates.
Cadeau. Got it! It's a 3! Wow. 37. Michigan. First 3 of the night. And it comes from Elliot Cadeau.
Actually, so good playing so many spots.
His jumper is off, and it's grabbed by Burnett. They are 0 of 11 on three-pointers on this rim.
He ran to the box.
Lindebor, layup, go!